Hi, today is 17th of May. This is the fourth day that I'm in Bangkok. Oh, you know the election results, right? Opposition parties, two of them won by quite a big margin. Now the question is, who can form the next government? As in any kind of democracy, especially in emerging countries, there are a lot of deals, a lot of negotiation going on. In the case of Thailand, you have the lower house, which got 500 seats, right? If the winning party or parties can combine and command 375, then they can nominate a PM, and that prime minister would not be the other side would not be able to reject the prime minister candidate. But at the current moment, the two leading parties, the Move Forward and the Pheu Thai party, do not have 375, so they need a few more smaller parties to join them. Or the other possibility is you form, you name the prime minister, the lower house approve, but then it goes to the Senate where there are 500 senators. And if 250 or more senators object to it, then your prime minister candidate is not approved. So there's going to be a lot of negotiations, a lot of deal making, a lot of ding dong in the next 45 to 60 days. Better, a clearer picture will emerge 45-60 days from now, and then you know who is going to be the prime minister, and that only solves the uncertainty partially. Then you have to ask yourself whether this prime minister will be able to command the support and continue to stay on. For those of you who are listening to me from Malaysia, you will know what happened in our 2018 election, where Barisan lost, Pakatan and a few others won, and then by February 2020, that whole government collapsed. So in less than 2 years, the new future, the new dawn for Malaysia disappeared, and then we had a lot of political uncertainties after that. Of course, Thailand is in a different situation, and the fault lines are different in Thailand than those in other countries, definitely, right? Here, you have the younger generation. Thaksin's daughter is only 36. Mr. Pita is only 42 years old. On the other side, they call them the uncle's party, where the older generation, the military, of a different generation. That's one fault line. And if you look at the voting patterns, all the seats in Greater Bangkok, all of them went to the Move Forward party, 100%. But then if you go beyond that, in the rural areas, especially in the north and the northeast, Thaksin's party is still very popular. So the fault lines are across economic classes, across age, across gender, and so on. Now the question is not who is going to be the prime minister, but whether this prime minister can stay on and lead the country into better times. Because if you look at the Thai economy in the last 8-9 years, especially after 2014, Thai economy has not been performing as good as what it used to be. Same thing for Malaysia. Our economic performance has been subpar due to a lot of political uncertainties, policy uncertainties. But you look at Indonesia, where Jokowi has been there for 2 terms, and before him, Bambang was there for two terms. So Indonesia has enjoyed political stability for almost 15 to 18 years, and Indonesia's economy has performed a lot better. But nevertheless, the Thai people, for those of you who have been here, you know that they're wonderful people, they're very warm, they're lovely, and we hope the best will come out of Thailand. and there are a lot of, my trip here is the research trip. I visited quite a lot of companies, and many of the companies are actually at least regional or not world class. Many of the companies are even better than Malaysian companies. So let's wish them the best. And I'm signing off from Dongwon Airport. Bye bye.